Alrighty, so just before we went on our break, we talked about the effect that this negative uh, images or the negative reporting on our credit report could have on getting a job, could have with our credit cards, getting life insurance, getting automobile insurance. See, the homeowner hadn't thought about any of this stuff. Okay, and I'm telling you, they called me back after the fact and said if I had known about these things, I never would have done that. Okay, I would have done something much differently. The person who was in the military who didn't realize that bankruptcy or foreclosure could affect their security clearance. Okay? And if they had known that, they would have done something differently. Foreclosure may not relieve you of your responsibility. See, that poor little homeowner's thinking that the day of the foreclosure on the courthouse steps, that this is all over and done with. They had no idea that there'd be a 1099 coming. They had no idea that there was going to be a deficiency judgment put on their credit report. Okay? And this is where the homeowner, when they found out about the deficiency judgment and the 1099, they started to freak out and they wanted to back out of the deal. Boop, boop, boop. I don't want a deficiency judgment. I don't want a 1099, so I'm just going to back out of the short sale. Well, if the mortgage company told you their intent to do a deficiency judgment and a 1099, it's on losses. Doesn't matter if it resulted from a short sale or a foreclosure. So here's the deal. On the $90,000 house, with the $10,000 loss that they told the person to bring $2,000 cash to the closing, there'd be an $8,000 deficiency judgment, an $8,000 1099, possible $4,000 tax liability, and the homeowner said, I'm out of here. Because if I back out of the deal, it's not going to happen to me. Well, no, not necessarily. See, this is where the listing agent should have turned to the seller and said, see, you think you got an either or decision. Either you go forward with the short sale and these things happen to you, or you don't and you won't, when in fact you have a lesser of two evils kind of decision. Okay, you go forward with the short sale and we minimize the deficiency judgment and the 1099, or you sit back and wait for the foreclosure sale and it'll be a big old fat deficiency judgment and 1099. Okay, so just because you didn't close on the short sale doesn't mean those things aren't happening to you. All right, so don't let the homeowner think that just because they backed out of the short sale that stuff's not going to happen. It'd be in their best interest to go forward with the short sale transaction and close this deal.